it's your girl Slick Mick, and as I promised, we do have a special guest in the building.
You know, I'm Phor, artist of many talents. Pretty much right now, as the world knows me, I'm an artist with music and a tattoo artist. Can't really complain.
So I was telling them about South by Southwest. And was this your first year? Because it was my first year.
It's my third year.
Really? So you've been doing it for 3 years?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so was this year better than any other year?
I mean, of course. I mean, everything's changed. You know what I'm saying? It was like just yesterday, they could walk right past me, you know? And now it's like a whole totally different response.
I like you for, right?
Yeah, it's just a totally different response right now, you know?
Okay.
But it could be a little bit overwhelming, but, you know, you got to take the bad with the good and good with the bad. So, you know, overall, it's a blessing.
I saw you lost your phone, right? During the stampede. Let me tell y'all about the stampede. Because I fell.
Man, see, I didn't want to be one of them people to fall.
I fell, and I thought it was over with.
See, I told you, the people you was with don't know how clumsy Slick Mick is.
They was dragging me through the stampede, and you lost your phone.
I lost my phone. My assistant had my phone, and she had it in her hand. And like I said, when the stampede, it happened so fast. You know, when I ran, you know, I turned around and I ain't see nobody. And so I guess everybody went their own ways. Found her, and then she was looking for my phone and shit that wasn't missing. So
that was bad.
It was terrible. But when you out of town losing your phone or something, you know, that's valuable. When you out of town, that's how you contact everybody. So I was just mad.
So did you get all your contacts back and stuff? Like you straight?
I ran into a couple people, you know what I'm saying, to get some of the contacts back, but no, not all of them. So I'm just hoping that people reach out to me.
So you supposed to tell them.
You know, please reach out to me. You know what I'm saying? I can't put out my number, but, you know, definitely get at me ASAP. I need your help.
Okay, so do you feel like underground artists who didn't come missed a good networking opportunity? How good is the networking opportunity at South by Southwest?
Honestly, like, by this being my third year going, it's definitely a good place to go network. Because for one, you know, a lot of people think a lot of artists, you know, or industries is like real Hollywood and don't want to, you know, talk to you as much. But the good thing about South by is like everyone's kind of open. You know what I mean? They know they're gonna see fans. They're gonna see, you know, different artists. So kind of everybody's kind of looking to build in a way, but still make it about business. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely about growth though.
Yeah, it was, because it was a very good networking opportunity for me. And
you run into everybody.
Exactly, everybody. I partied a lot too though.
I didn't party at all.
What I saw you weren't lit.
I was performing, so I was, you know, I'm high off life.
That was his element.
You know what I mean?
Great.
You caught me in my zone. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't party at all though. I didn't go to not one party.
I did. I had fun. I networked and I had fun, and I think that's what it's about.
It's about bringing in the experience and just knowing who the people you are around. Because if you mess up, I think that's showcase. It's done. You mess up, it's a done deal.
You say mess up, what you mean? As far as performing?
Start performing, either mess up performing,
now
or
this is
you
the
out
thing.
with everybody.
This is my, you know, opinion on how I feel about, you know, performing. Like, if you don't have, you gotta have a lot of confidence. You know what I'm saying? It's like, if you don't feel it yourself, how they go feel you? You know, that's one thing I have to learn, because like, I come from open mics and all that, so you definitely need the talent. You know what I'm saying? I'm not on stage with like 100 guys. You know, it's pretty much just me and my.
By yourself?
No, not by myself. Me and my, you know, my hype man. You know, but now it's like they know how my shows go, so they kind of just, some people just get on stage anyway if they just kind of feeling the energy, and they'll come rock out with me. You know, at times when I allow it, but especially South by, so it was cool. It was all love from a lot of different artists.
So we all know that you tattoo and you do music. Which would you say you love more, if you can answer that question?
I love them both, you know, because you can still, it's an expression of art. But if I had to choose, it would definitely be music, because, you know, music is just like a personal diary in a way for me. You know what I mean? I say what I feel, and that's how I get it off my chest. Tattooing is a service. You know, people give me their ideas, and it's on me to, you know, make these things come to life. You know, whether it's a cover up or if it's just a new creativity that they want, first tattoo or whatever. It's on me to make it happen.
Okay. So, do you feel like your artwork in the tattoo world sort of, in a way, inspires a lot of the music that you write? It brings a different energy to the music that you write?
I wouldn't say tattoos perhaps like a special kind, but really just the artistry of it. You know, just the fact of being always able to keep me consistent creating something. You know what I mean? That's what I feed off. So it's just really the fact of having your own world of, you know, making, you know, whatever you want come to life from either my perspective and their perspective put together. So it's just like I use it all for, you know, on my music too. It all comes together. It's like kind of hard putting them. I used to try for so long to like not put them together in the same box because they're two different talents, but it's just like I kind of have to, you know, take one with the other.
So as it relates to your music, what would you say would be your biggest influence?
Really just the hard work behind it, honestly. The consistency and, you know, the response I get. So it's just like I'm kind of taking two birds in one stone. You know what I mean? It's like they love me for my tattooing, they gonna love me for my music too.
Right. So I mostly know you for tattooing. So what steps are you gonna take to get the world to know you as a musician, as an artist?
Good question. Well, see, the thing was, before I even get in that, I had stopped tattooing like a couple years back. Like, so I only been tattooing 6 years. It would have been 7, but I took a year off because it was like my 3rd year into tattooing, and it was like the money was good, but I still wasn't happy because it wasn't enough time for me to do both. You know what I mean? To make my music. So I had moved away and tried to get away from it, and I just tried to focus in another state. And you know, me by not having like, you know, a father figure in my life or even my own pops, like I always knew how to go get it for myself. You know what I'm saying? I was in a good situation when I took time away to just focus on my music, but I wasn't making the money to provide for myself. I was just living off savings, and I, you know, had some good friends or whatever that looked out. But you know, I'm my own man, so it's like one hand wash the other. And, you know what I'm saying? If I don't do it, nobody will. And I ain't the type of person that work for like nobody and nothing like that. I don't work like that. I'm kind of more abnormal. So it's just like I gotta kind of push. Now it's like I gotta, like people, is this more so like this? If you go know me from tattooing, you're gonna know me from music too, because it's like I'm putting that out there every time. So it's like even when people come get a tattoo from me, my music is always playing. You don't hear nothing else but my shit. And I don't say, hey, I ain't forcing it on you, like, hey, listen to my music. I'm just playing it, and you like, damn, what is this? You know what I'm saying? If you never heard it before. So it's kind of like I'm introducing, you know what I'm saying, as you getting a tattoo. It's an experience versus just coming to get a tattoo from me.
Okay.
It's totally different.
So tell us about your song, God's Hand.
God's Hand, that's just really what it is right now. Like, everything that I got going on is like, I used to want to be so impatient, but I had to understand, you know what I'm saying, patience. Like, you got to take time to work hard for the things you want. So I had to just let go and let God, you know, and put it in his hands, and it got me where I'm at so far. So I got to keep going. Can't let up.
What would you say to an aspiring artist? What would you have to say to them?
Dreams come true and never give up. That's pretty much what it is. Like, you got to have a vision and know where you're going. You know, there's a lot of people out here that don't push themselves. They may have all the talent in the world, but if they don't believe in themselves, then it's like, what are you doing it for?
Okay, so there it is. Dreams come true. Y'all remember that.
I can do is what I can. With everything I leave it in God's hands. Some niggas go to war without a plan.